Okay, it's 8:20 in the morning, and Lorena and I are at the Haarlem station. We're catching the 822, the Speedy to Amsterdam, where we're going to transfer. And we're going to be up in this, we're on our way to this place called Leeuwarden, up in the north. A good friend of mine named Nick, who lives in Santa Rosa in the same community I do. We're going to go visit him today, and he's going to show us this place called Friesland. So I think my train is arriving, and here comes the train. You can see everybody's on there getting ready to board. Okay, so we're here on the train to, where are we going?
Leeuwarden.
Leeuwarden. Right, but what's the next stop?
Amersfoort.
Oh, you're good with those Dutch names.
Yeah.
So the man behind you, he's an important man, right?
Yes.
He is the
hoofdkanteur.
The what?
Hoofdkanteur.
The hoofdconductor?
How do you pronounce that?
Hoofdconductor.
Train manager.
Train manager.
And it's train manager, and it's a hoofdconductor. How do you say it?
Hoofdconducteur.
Ah, okay, there you go. Thanks a lot. All right, I stepped outside the station here at Amersfoort on our way to Leeuwarden, and look at this scene here. I don't know how many thousands of bikes there must be. These are probably all people catching trains going to The Hague and Amsterdam and all the other places around. So you can see the bikes are, here's one that's got bottle caps all around it. So the Dutch will usually ride older bikes in the cities like Amsterdam, so they don't get stolen as much. But let's go catch our train. Well, Lorena, what have we been doing all morning?
Running around trains.
Running around train stations, right?
Crazy.
Chasing trains. Where are we now?
We are in
Amersfoort. Amersfoort, and we're going?
We're going to
Leeuwarden. And we're going to meet who?
Nick.
Nick in Leeuwarden.
Yes.
Should be a nice day.
Should be. The weather is just perfect.
Yes. All right, so here we are in the station hall in Leeuwarden, and Nick would probably really appreciate me getting a nice picture of the inside of the station that I'm sure he's seen many, many times. But he is going to be outside waiting in a convertible Mercedes, and Lorena says let's look. I think I see him. And there is Nick. Aha. Mr. Nikolai. Hello. From Casa del Sol, Santa Rosa. We're doing the YouTube video.
Oh, is he on?
It's on.
Okay.
It's on. This is Lorena.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Sorry, well, it was late, but
Oh well, you can't push the train. You have to go along the flow.
yeah.
We're looking forward to a great couple days up here.
You will.
We're sharing it with all the people back in Casa del Sol, eh?
I see.
All right.
Keep saving us.
All right, so we're on our way out of the station here in Leeuwarden, and Nick's got a great schedule set up. Starting with, we're going to stop by his place and have a bite to eat, and then we're going on a boat, Nick was saying, and that should be a great tour. Nick, okay, there's the hotel where we're staying, the Euro Hotel here in Leeuwarden, I should say. I keep wanting to say Leeuwarden. All right, so we're on our way for a nice ride on a boat, and I thought I'd give you a view of the countryside here as we pass through. Nick is cruising us in his beautiful Mercedes here along the highways of Friesland, and looks like the weather is going to be beautiful for this two-hour cruise that we're going to be going on. All right, so here we are. This is Prinsenhof, and we're going to be taking a tour. You can see the sign there, welcome aboard, and Prinsenhof, Arnewald. I think that's the city that we're at. So, okay, so we're pulling out of the harbor here and getting ready for a 2-hour cruise through some of the most beautiful parts of Holland, a region of Holland known as Friesland. And the individuals, like our good friend Nick, that live up here are called Friesians, F-R-I-E-S-A-N-S. As we're pulling out of the harbor, you see these small little homes here, and then coming into the harbor, just to our left, we have a large barge that's coming in. Give you just an idea as to how big these waterways are here. All right, we're well underway here on the tour of the lakes of Friesland, and while I was up at the front of the boat here, I didn't know that Nick was entertaining Lorena so well back here. Look at the two of them. They've just dining on the back of the boat with some nice tea and some sweets, getting along just as if they'd known each other for years. What a great afternoon. Nick is such a great host here, and what a great opportunity for the people back in Casa del Sol. Yes, you, Mr. Steve, and Bonnie, and Margaret, and whoever else may be watching this. What a great opportunity to get to see Nick in his homeland here of Friesland, Holland. There's a windmill, an old windmill. Let's see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. Wow. All right, so Nick pointed this area out. Large open area here, a large lake. Just beautiful. Okay, we're finding our way back into the port, and doing so, I saw some really nice homes along the shore here. Probably people's vacation homes more than anything else. They come here and just relax. And here are some people that are actually camping along the shore. Camping Dutch style. They got the canopy right off the camper there. Okay, there's a nice shot of the sailing vessel that accompanied us into the harbor here. They've put their mast down. They're getting all ready to pull up to the shore just like we are here. All right, so somehow or another I found my way up to the deck. What do you call this, the deck or the cabin?
Cabin.
It's the cabin. All right. And this kind gentleman was the one that gave us the great tour of the, what do you call these? These are lakes?
Lakes, mares.
Lakes or mares?
Yes.
And how long you been sailing on these mares?
This is 2 years.
2 years now. Wow, it's really a beautiful part of Holland, I see. And this is Friesland.
Yeah.
Are you Frisian?
I'm so Frisian.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, wonderful. Thank you for the great tour today. Well, Nick, it looks like we're finishing our tour here of the lakes, or they call them mares, I just heard.
That's right.
The mares here in Friesland. You know, Lorraine and I can't thank you enough, Nick.
In Frisian, it's maar.
Ah, okay.
Maar, A-M-A-R with an umlaut.
Uh-huh. Fantastic. Well, thank you for a great day. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I hope that more people from home in Casa del Sol can make it out here to visit you.
Yeah.
We feel really, really fortunate. Big thank you.
Bring a bag of money and
All right.
good time.
It's a great host.
Mr. Van Dyke.
How are you?
Hoy, how are you doing?
Yeah, very well.
I hope you don't mind us dropping in on you.
No.
No, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
All right, what you're looking up there is a traditional ornament that you'd see on the top of a barn here in Friesland, and you have the double swans there, if I can zoom in. So as luck would have it, Auke was home and very receptive to our visit. And not only was Auke here working the tractor, but he's got his wooden shoes on. You see, he's got his typical wooden shoes. And I remember some years back we had a nice barbecue here.
Yeah.
Remember that barbecue?
Yeah.
And I beat you in chess a couple times. Remember
Don't
that?
Remember that. No, just come on.
Okay. All right, so we have the great privilege of joining Teatske Anna and Auke van Dijk at their home here in Makkum, Holland. And what I found interesting was, Nick, when you picked us up today and you said we were going to go to Makkum,
Yeah.
I knew we were going to Makkum because I had told you that I knew a very nice couple that had a farm here.
Right.
And I wasn't sure how appropriate it was, the etiquette, as far as just dropping in unannounced on
He was
people.
holding back a little bit because of the very reason, well, would I be welcome? I have not made an announcement.
No contact. And
No
you
contact.
and you told me something interesting. You told me that because you are Frisian,
Yeah.
from Friesland, you are Frisian. You said that individuals that are Frisian, they have a connection, a sense of family
Affinity
with each other.
in English.
Is that correct?
Oh, yeah, there are not millions of them.
There's not millions of Frisians. No.
Well, they're scattered all over the world, but
Yes.
there are not millions of them.
I see. And when I did that video the last time I was here and I put it on the internet, many people search for videos on Friesland. And they make comments on the video, and they are very grateful that I was able to put the video online and share this part of the world with people. What is the connection? Friesland, if you went into Makkum, how many people live in Makkum?
3,000.
3,000 people. And of the 3,000 people that live in Makkum, what percentage are Frisian?
Probably very small.
Probably 70 or something like that.
Yeah, don't know.
70?
70.
70%. And when you talk what is the pronunciation? Like English, Dutch, you talk Fries?
Frisian, yeah.
It's called Frisian.
Frisian is a language.
Well,
Frisian.
we have friends when we talk Frisian, they talk Dutch.
Yeah.
And we
it's
we
We
don't
both
we
understand.
don't we don't recognize it.
I see.
So
Okay.
So automatically, and
Yeah.
well, we have friends. We know them for almost 40 years. He understands every word of Frisian.
I'll
but
be
he never
darned.
says one.
No.
I'll be darned. So what I thought would be interesting to do is when we're at the parties back in California, Nick is always trying to explain something to people, and he uses a little poem.
A riddle.
A riddle. So what we will do is you will say the riddle in Dutch,
Yes.
and Teatske An will say the riddle in Frisian.
I'm sure.
You
they
okay?
will know.
And let's see if we can hear the difference. So
Well,
you,
see, it all stemmed from the fact, what's the difference between Dutch and Frisian? And I said, okay, I'll quote you something in English so you know what I'm saying. So then I'll first tell it in English. It doesn't make any sense, maar het is mijn grote keer. Waar je net Fries spreken in is geen oprechte Fries. Yes. So I say it in English.
you'll say it in English.
Okay, well, let's see, how did it start up again?
Butter bread.
Butter bread and green cheese, whoever can say that is no sincere Frisian.
Butter egg
Butter bread
bread,
and green cheese,
and green cheese.
whoever can't say that is no sincere Frisian.
Okay.
And so then I say it in Frisian, and then they have the intonation, so they can hear the difference. Okay, I said, boetebrei en green cheese, wat dat net sissen kan, is geen oprechte Fries.
Uh-huh.
That's the Frisian.
That's the Frisian. And then what, the Dutch?
En de Dutch. Boterbrood en groene kaas, wie dat niet zeggen kan, is geen oprechte Hollander.
Uh-huh.
Very different to me.
Well-
Well, it's the...
Okay, so Lorena wants to pet a sheep.
Yes.
And Auke, do you have some wooden shoes for her? Does she need wooden shoes, Auke? All right, so Auke brought out some food, and all the sheep gathered. They wanted to get their share of that. Auke, these sheep, what do you do with them? You raise them for you keep them what, to mow the lawn, or you keep them for the wool?
For the meat.
For the meat.
Yeah.
You keep them for the meat. And that's why they look so big, huh? Okay. And the wool too, don't
The
you?
wool,
And
yeah,
you keep
true.
them for the wool.
But artificial.
Uh-huh. Wow, look at them.
Can you pet it?
Sure, sure you can.
Aw.
While they eat. Look at Lorena.
Oh my gosh.
Huh? Lorena's city girl in the country. Wow. How do they feel? Like a nice sweater?
A nice sweater.
I'll be darned.
So hot with this weather.
Huh?
Must be hot.
Yeah, it's really oh, they're calling to me. Huh? Look at that. They sure are hungry. Uh-huh. Okay, saying they're a little nervous. What a great experience this is to be able to come up here to this part of Holland and know a nice couple like Auke and Teatskiana. Okay. All right, so we're going to head out of the farm here and go have a nice dinner with Nick in Leeuwarden. Okay, from a Friesland farm to a beautiful park in the center of Leeuwarden. And Nick has brought us here. We're going to have a lovely dinner and just a beautiful, beautiful park. There's a sculpture there, right there in the middle of the pond, if you will. And it looks like the restaurant is right up this way that we're going to be having a nice dinner with Nick here in Leeuwarden. All right, so we found our way up to the restaurant. I was just saying we found our way up to this beautiful restaurant.
Oh yeah, it's totally green.
And this restaurant, Nick, what's the name?
Copper Garden.
Copper Garden.
Yeah,
And we're seated in a special part of Leeuwarden, yes?
that's correct.
These are the gardens?
These are what they call the Lush Gardens for the Frisian royalty.
Okay.
So, because this is all part of hundreds of years ago when the people used to walk with the princes and the princesses and all that.
The
So we call
Frisian, the
it-
Frisian princes and princesses.
Correct.
Okay.
It's actually not royalty, it was nobility.
Uh-huh.
So they were called Jonkers and Freuders and all that, but they're now married into the Orange branch.
Okay.
And this was the branch of Nassau. So it became, then after the marriage, it became Orange of Nassau, and that's our present queen.
Oh, great. Well, I'm looking forward to a nice dinner here with you.
Yeah.
Definitely, we're hungry.
Wow, as you can see, when it comes to bread, the Dutch do not mess around.
Oh no.
Look at this little
We can make a big
spread.
sandwich here for
Huge
3
pie.
people.
It's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah.
And they've got some butter and some olives.
you
Looks
gotta
like some
take a
sun-dried
picture of
tomatoes.
the Leaning Tower.
But wow, that looks great. And that's just the bread for the dinner.
Incredible.
All right, so dinner is served here, and Lorena has chosen the
The quiche,
homemade quiche.
Quiche.
That's Lorena's dish there. So Lorena's having a delicious-looking homemade
Oh,
quiche,
yeah.
while our lovely host is dining tonight on a
Chicken breast.
chicken breast dish there,
And something, a lot of stuff on it.
and something, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I have what is called the punt paprika. And the paprika, that's the pepper. And it's got some other goody stuff on there. It's got some mushrooms and some red onions, I think some goat cheese. So that should be certainly nice. And then to accompany our
The potatoes are coming.
entrees, we have some nice
Enjoy it.
vegetables, you
Would
can
like
see.
to keep this, or can I?
So we're going to sit down and enjoy a lovely dinner here with our good friend Nick in Leeuwarden, Holland.
Thank you.
Okay, so Nick said something special is coming for dessert. It's going to surprise us. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Look at that. Wow, Nick. You Dutch don't mess around, do you? Look at that. Now what in the world? Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's a great way to end a great day, Nick. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's been a great day here with
That's
you.
something else.